Death metal love. Cancel, double cancelled forever. You're Satanist anyway, so you'll be fine. We don't have much time. We have like 10 minutes and that's it.
One place.
Don't expect gold.
What the fuck is going on?
No idea, man. It's like already like second time, man. We have a short game. You will try to guess the song and tell us more about it. If not, then... But you usually know your shit, so...
Yeah. Hit it.
So, you don't know it, right? Oh.
Or did I mix them up?
No, it's...
No, it's Kipper, oder? Speck. Good, then I was right again. They brought out their new album on 27th of October. And it's called Eine gute Reise. So, good travel. And it's, something you would listen to on a road trip.
Yeah, I wrote my notes. Psychedelia United.
Yeah. If you like to ride your car on weed, that's the music to listen to.
This time I decided, because you provided the list, this time I decided to listen to all of it so I can prepare cool comments, but don't expect gold. I have no idea.
I never.
Yeah. Speck, everybody should listen to Speck, really nice people. Let's go to the next song.
That's pretty obvious. It's Kipper.
Is it?
Gregor knows his stuff.
Gregor knows his shit! Everybody applause!
Business as usual.
Alright, so who was it?
Kipper brought out a new album the 24th of November, and it's called Blei. So it's pretty heavy stuff.
Pretty heavy stuff, I checked it out.
You know what Kipper means? It's basically disabled. So I'm going to be cancelled.
Cancel, double cancelled forever.
The one place down in hell is they're waiting for me.
It's a safe space for the cancelled people. Welcome to Arana Beisl.
Well, one you got on the list too is Enigma.
Mm-hmm.
Enigma is a pretty nice band, which is a coming up Viennese metal band, as we say. They did a pretty awesome cover of Unholy by Sam Smith. Mm-hmm. And they are bringing out their album Terminal on the 11th, so just in 2 days. They are playing today at the Scena Wien, as far as I know. And I'm sure they put in on an awesome gig, because it's kind of their release gig. And check out that album. Those fuckers are pretty awesome.
Everybody should do that. Do you have a song? Yeah.
Oh, he got one.
We know, maybe it's gonna be Enigma. I don't know.
Well, if you got the Unholy. What's that? Charlie Parker?
Free jazz, man. Free jazz. We finally listened to some free jazz.
Free jazz.
But it's not Charlie Parker.
No.
Sadly.
You know, I like to joke about free jazz, and then after our show, like sometime, I actually listened to it. I was like,
Ornette Coleman.
It's like I was making fun of Justin Bieber until I listened to the music, and like I can't do it anymore. It's like too green. It's too dark. It's like, but that was an example of free jazz.
Yeah,
man,
it was.
Finally.
But Charlie Parker.
Charlie Parker is awesome, but it's not free jazz.
Charlie Parker did some sessions, some jam sessions, which you could describe as free jazz, because these fuckers were on heroin as hell. So yeah.
Well, everybody likes to experiment sometime, like not all the time,
But yeah, Charlie Parker was a heavy dude. So if you're into jazz, check Charlie Parker.
All right, Goedhart, do we have another song? Or you need some...
If you want to.
Yes, we want one real song, not free jazz shit like
bring it
that.
Bring it up.
Why did you put that, man? you're gonna like this one.
Hopefully.
1, 2, 3.
That's some black metal, yeah?
Free jazz. All right, so
I'm not sure who that was.
he doesn't know. He's not sure.
I'm not sure.
Can you try to guess?
I've listened to so much black metal in the last days. I'm not.
Which first letter of the band is?
T. The first letter is T.
I have no idea. There's so many T's there.
T. Theotoxin.
Yes. Gregor knows his stuff.
Gregor knows his stuff, everybody. Congrats!
Well, I think there's somebody coming up with a Theotoxin shirt today. But,
Oh yeah. So, I think we skipped a little bit, but what's up with them?
we skipped a bit. It was I initially wanted to start like a review of the last year with you, and he already skipped in to
You
the songs.
tell me you have a list about the songs we play?
Yeah.
Isn't that cheating?
It's a
You
safe
made the list after I've sent it to you.
It's a
motherfucker.
safe space for cheaters and double cancelled people. It's all fine, man.
Well, he tricked me into reviewing the last year.
All right.
You know, there were many of awesome albums coming out, also EPs. But what would you say were your favorite Austrian albums of the year?
Oh, you put me on the spot. Like, I don't know, but you need to, like, tell me. I guess I don't know.
But you at least gotta have one album which was produced by an Austrian band you like this year.
You put me on the spot. I'm not like you. I don't know much stuff. Goody, help me out, man.
After doesn't know his
Speck, of course. Speck is a fucking dog. I was just testing you because I had it like from the first episode, I think.
I mean, you look at the moment as you would join Slipknot as their new drummer, you know?
I don't know, man.
But yeah.
So, first of all, do we have any songs? No.
I don't think so.
No, perfect.
It's done.
So,
because we didn't mention many things afterwards.
we didn't mention many things.
So we stopped at Enigma's Termina, which is coming out on the 11th, so in 2 days. But also Purple Roadhouse, a pretty awesome stoner rock band, is putting out their new album next year. So that's something to look out. Also, Kramer and Samurai are bringing up a new album. Mm-hmm. On the cover art, there's even the Arena logo.
A what?
Arena logo.
Arena logo on the cover. Are
That is
they
up there.
connected to Arena?
Somehow. They had some awesome gigs over here. So Kramer and Samurai are hitting it hard as usual.
All right.
Even though it's hip-hop, but hip-hop I like. You know?
With you, sometimes I feel like you're going really dark with dark metal, like, like deep, and then you sometimes like sprinkle some almost free jazz hip hop,
Sometimes that's the case. Yeah.
All right, you know your shit, man.
Definitely, because I'm jumping around in the genres as far as I want to. So, because I could tell you about some more crazy stuff like.
What else is there?
Because he played on Theotoxin, something not really like black metal would be Turbo Polka Party by Ruskaya, which was also put out this year. A band I'm already missing and it's a bit controversial by now. But that album was still one of the best albums I've heard this year. So, yeah.
Unexpectedly, we have a song.
But yeah, Ruskaya. Google what happened, but I still like the music.
Yeah.
But yeah, then on my list there's Theotoxin, but there's also Mono Brother. Mm-hmm. Mono Brother brought out Mir geht's die Menschen, and there's some funny track on it where he's talking about André Heller, who was trying to sell paintings which weren't legit. So yeah, check out that album, it's pretty awesome hip hop. Austrian-made hip
I
hop.
think only the frames were legit. The paintings were real.
The paintings were real,
Paintings were real, only the frames were...
but something else was not. The frames or was something?
Frames or something. Well, whatever. Mono Brother made a pretty awesome song which is questioning the whole situation. Andre Heller is one of the Austrian music legends. He was singing with Helmut Qualtinger, of which I'm gonna drink at. So, Helmut, see ya. Oh, fuck. Yeah, spill for Helmut.
Spill for Helmut.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, take them out.
You got it?
Verlasse nun den Raum, du Fantasieloser.
Dude is good.
Möchte dich gerade noch
Good,
ein
he's a
Mensch nennen.
finest selection guy, yeah?
It's more of the chili.
Alright, guys. Alright. What's next?
Yeah.
Because we're like drifting a little bit. We don't have much time.
We're drifting as fuck.
We're drifting as fuck.
the
We
new
don't have much time.
album
We
by-
have like 10 minutes and that's it.
The new album by Harakiri for the Sky
Yeah.
was pretty awesome. Then Anonymous, the album Anonymous was one of the best I've ever heard this
Yeah.
year. Because that's some stuff I'm gonna put on and just like relax for the next 2 days. It's just awesome shit. Hattie, shout out to you.
You know what's funny with Anonymous? When I was reading your list, I was like, Anonymous, selfie. I was like fucking metal guys, like with their band name.
Self-tell, motherfucker.
Like selfies. I was like self-titled. Okay.
Anonymous.
I always expect something like Elovito. What's the names? You know. All right. Well,
Let's get further. Bastard Peels put out some of their EPs. We were already talking about it. That's some of the best grindcore from Austria I've ever heard. Democracy also did a nice melodic death metal album called Age of Dysphoria. Then we had Visions of Atlantis with their live album Pirates on Wacken. Or Over
not
Wacken.
related to the pirates that we saw before.
Not. Then Heathen Foray brought Wolfbreaker. Road Wolf brought their Midnight Lightning. I already presented it like 3 episodes ago or something.
Yeah, Nitro has connections to Road Wolf in some kind. We'll talk about
Yeah,
it.
we'll see them again.
We'll see them again.
And Chaos Inside, The Raven, The Choker, and The Machine was also a proggy album, which I really like. And Such as Steel brought out their Mississippi. And also Baptized in Mud was a little single EP. It was called Mule Skinner, so you should check it out. It's more like hardcore mixed with a bit of stoner rock. So I think you could like it.
All right.
And in general, every album I presented the last few episodes was from that year, and I'm happy that our scene is there alive. That's
Our scene is pretty good.
our scene compared to others, you know. But I left out some stuff. Nemorius, which is more like a folky metal band, brought out their EP Orcunadoras on the 8th, so yesterday.
Yeah.
And my band, Darkest Tomorrow, is going to put out a single on the 22nd of December.
Just
yeah,
before Christmas?
Yeah, it's like we
Why
want
you-
to fuck up everyone before Christmas, so yeah.
You're Satanist anyway, so you'll be fine.
Yeah. It's
Actually, maybe it's the best time to release the time because people who don't give a shit will actually listen to it.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
more like if
like
you
they
don't
give
wanna-
a shit about Christmas. I mean,
if you don't want to listen to like Last Christmas or that other shit, check out Blossom by Dr. Smorrow and you'll be happy, you know? Oh fuck, he's coming with more alcohol. Yeah, and then there's one thing I wanted to mention. Sadly, a pretty awesome musician passed away a few weeks ago. His stage name was Jason Boiler, but he was basically called Martin Resch. He was the singer of the Doors Experience. They were playing around 350 gigs around Europe, embracing what the Doors were. I mean, yesterday was Morrison's birthday, so that's a good point to bring it up. And he impersonated him pretty well. And when I was little, I saw him performing like Morrison, and it's pretty sad to know that he's gone. But
So it's your personal also
just to pay some respect.
respect.
So the Doors experience are going to keep on moving because that would have been what he would have wanted. And yeah, if you get time, check out the Doors experience. Although Jason is not there anymore, but they're gonna keep on. And yeah, Jason, do your best. We'll see you later.
Man.
So yeah, a bit emotional.
Yeah, sad a little bit. But I don't want to say like usual, but like what's next? You know, like
What's next?
No,
What's
no,
next?
no, I don't want to
Doesn't
say
work
that.
on that one. I know.
Not in this
But
case.
we could get further. I would have had a little discussion with you. What's your favorite Austrian albums this year? But you said you couldn't mention one. But
Yeah, because
what's your favorite album this year in general?
The thing is, most of the music that I listen to is something connected to the old stuff and was released not in this year.
Old free jazz.
Old free jazz, man. But you know that I'm super mainstream kind of a person, right?
You told me you like Metallica, so
Exactly, because I have 72 seasons as one of them.
Oh yeah!
And even worse, I have King Gizzard with the Petro-Dragonic Apocalypse, you know, because
Okay.
it's a homage to the thrash metal.
Like that one too.
And I have Villovalo with the neo-noir because I interviewed him, so
Interesting.
I really
you
enjoyed
got
it.
the interview. I asked him for an interview, didn't get it.
no, I interviewed him. And wait. And the last one, Hippie Death Cult, that I have a patch, they released an album, Helichrysum. It's a flower, basically, it's a flower. Whatever. Super awesome. They were here. I saw the show. Mega amazing. What I remember, I was on the floor, like going like completely like. That's the only thing that I remember, and like shredding and stuff. It's fucking awesome. That's really cool band. Hippie Death Cult. Everybody should follow.
Sounds good.
But it's not Austrian. But that was.
Well, for me, the top
Yeah.
Austrian albums were Love and Order
Okay.
by Losh.
Losh. Yes. Losh are playing a show tonight.
They
somewhere.
are playing tonight at the Loft, as far as I know, and they're gonna put up a pretty awesome show.
Right.
But the album in general blew me away. It was prog as fuck.
Prog as fuck. Yeah, I listened to a little bit.
Vocals that pretty immersive vocals, like you want to dive into them, and also the rhythmic is just amazing. So it's like I listened to it since I got it on vinyl a lot, and every song kind of catches me like a witch is gonna putting her ban on you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But the next, he got it.
Dude, you're good with that shit.
But the second one would be Anonymous. So that's one of the atmospheric metal bands.
That's how you pronounce it?
Anonymous.
Anonymous. All right.
Anonymous.
I don't know, man.
Got it. But also, we were talking about them, Eons of Ashes.
Eons of Ashes, you were telling me like almost
Wastelands-
every freaking episode, man. I
Wastelands
listened to it.
Chronicles.
I was like, okay, this is Gregor's shit, you know, like.
I really love that shit because it's. I mean, yeah, the most songs I've listened to, like my YouTube recap told me, was Eons of Ashes and Franz Füchse. So those were my bands this year because they put out some awesome stuff, and yeah, I still love the Füchse album. Still, it was brought out last year in October, so yeah, a bit late, but yeah, albums in general. When we just take a look over the world, there was one album that really, sorry for the vile language, but it fucked me up pretty hard. It was Ashes, Organs, Bloods, and Crips by Autopsy.
Okay. I know the band.
Autopsy.
I know the band.
It's like Possessed and Autopsy are the two bands I really admire because they are Bay Area bands who brought out death metal in the early days. Those fuckers hit it hard because they wanted to. And I had an interview with Chris Reifert of Autopsy and asked him, how did you get to the vocals? And he was like, we needed something harder than punk. So we screamed the shit out of our lungs. And I was like, did you train your vocals or anything? And he was like, no, it just came like that. I'm just screaming since the 80s the same way. And I was like, okay, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Awesome, you still got your voice. But when we come to Bay Area death metal bands, my second favorite album definitely was Chaos Horrific by the Cannibal Corpse.
Okay.
Damn, that was
I know
some
the
heavy
band.
shit. And then we're gonna take a look at Belgium. As far as I know, it's Carnation. That was some stuff. I saw them live at St. Metal Weekend, and I even opened up the day for them. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? The earlier days, they put out some really harsh death metal, and now they're getting more melody in it. Mm-hmm. And the singer Simon is doing some awesome stuff with his vocals. So not just screaming, so getting in some clean vocals too by now, but not losing any of its harshness. So yeah, that's also one of my favorite albums this year.
Actually, like I will personally check out all the albums that you're personal. That's because I know that you know your shit, and the albums that you chose as the best. This is the stuff, you know, like because sometimes you promote like you say like black metal and stuff. You know, I can't really enter it, but when you say something like really awesome this year, I will check it out for sure.
Well, the three bands I mentioned, Carnation, Autopsy, and Cannibal Corpse, put out the best death metal I've seen in the last years. Because it's old schooly but still fresh.
All right.
And I'm looking forward to see more of them, especially of Carnation. Because Autopsy and Corpse are going to do their thing, as usual.
Right.
But Carnation may have some potential to change and bring some new, fresh air into death metal. So, still one of my favorite death metal bands in Europe.
Death metal love.
Death metal, you know.